The teacher's focus. In a small town nestled between mountains, there lived a dedicated teacher named Rena. She was known for her passion for teaching and her commitment to her students. Every morning, she would walk into her classroom with a bright smile, eager to impart knowledge to the young minds before her. Her lessons were filled with excitement and energy, and the children adored her for her kindness and enthusiasm. However, despite her love for teaching, Rena often felt overwhelmed. Her mind was always racing. She had to prepare lessons for the coming days, grade assignments, handle administrative work, and manage the needs of her students. The classroom, though full of potential, often felt chaotic to her, with her attention divided between the many demands that came with being a teacher. Rena's most difficult struggle was with the students themselves. She loved each child dearly, but she found herself so focused on getting through the curriculum and managing the classroom that she often felt disconnected from the individual needs of her students. Some students were quiet and withdrawn, while others were full of energy and needed constant guidance. She worried that she wasn't giving each one the attention they deserved. One afternoon, after the class had ended, Rena sat alone in her classroom, feeling exhausted. She sighed deeply and looked at the empty chairs. The classroom felt silent, but in her mind, it was filled with noise, worries about tomorrow's lessons, the students who struggled, the children who seemed to be slipping through the cracks. As she sat in thought, a visiting monk, who had been walking through the village, passed by the school and noticed her sitting by herself. The monk entered the room and sat across from her, offering a warm smile. "Teacher, you look troubled. What weighs on your heart?" Rena looked up, surprised by the monk's presence. She sighed and explained, "I love my students, but I feel like I am failing them. I am so caught up in all the things I have to do that I can't focus on each child. Some need more attention, but I'm always thinking about the next lesson or the next task. I worry that I am not truly connecting with them." The monk nodded thoughtfully, and then said, "Perhaps you are looking too far ahead, trying to accomplish everything all at once. What if you tried focusing fully on each moment, rather than the many things on your mind? In your classroom, the present moment holds the key to connecting with each student." Rena was curious but confused. "What do you mean by focusing on the present moment? Isn't teaching about preparing and planning for the future?" The monk smiled gently. "Teaching is indeed about preparation, but the true art of teaching lies in being fully present with each student, in each moment. When you focus on the needs of one child at a time, you allow them to feel truly seen and heard. You can teach, guide, and nurture in a way that reaches their hearts, not just their minds." Rena felt a small shift in her heart but still wasn't sure how this would work. "But there are so many children, and so much to do. How can I give each one the attention they need?" The monk chuckled softly. "One child at a time. Focus on the one in front of you, not on the entire classroom. The more you give your full attention to the moment, the more you will be able to connect with each child. A teacher's true gift is not in how much she teaches, but in how deeply she teaches, how fully she listens, and how completely she meets each child where they are." Rena sat in silence, reflecting on the monk's words. She realized that she had been juggling so many things at once, trying to be everything for everyone, that she had lost sight of the beauty of being present in each moment with her students. She had been teaching them as though her mind was always elsewhere, rather than fully engaging with their individual needs. The next day, Rena entered her classroom with a new perspective. As the children filed in, she noticed the difference. Instead of rushing through the lesson or planning what to do next, she decided to give her full attention to each student. When one child asked a question, she stopped, looked them in the eye, and listened with complete presence. She asked them about their thoughts, and together, they explored the answer. When another child seemed distracted, she took a moment to understand why. Instead of pushing them to focus, she spoke quietly, asking if something was troubling them. By taking the time to listen to their concerns, Rena discovered that the child was struggling with something outside of school, and she offered them support. Throughout the day, Rena gave each child her full attention, even if just for a few moments. She noticed the subtle shifts in their expressions, the way their eyes lit up when they understood something, or how they seemed to relax when they felt truly listened to. The classroom, which had once felt chaotic, now felt harmonious, as each child felt seen and understood. At the end of the day, Rena felt a deep sense of fulfillment. Her mind was clear, and her heart was full. She realized that by focusing on each moment, she was not only teaching her students more effectively but also connecting with them in a way she hadn't before. The more she gave her full attention to the present, the more she was able to support her students' growth, both academically and emotionally. Moral of the story: the true essence of teaching lies in being fully present with each student, understanding their unique needs, and listening deeply. When we focus on the moment at hand, rather than juggling multiple thoughts and worries, we can make a deeper impact on others. By living in the present, we not only teach better, but we also create meaningful connections that help others thrive. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a like, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more valuable content like this. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.